The F-16 Fighting Falcon is a very agile, modern combat aircraft. Its first customer took delivery in 1979, but it's been continuously upgraded ever since that time. It's a 1,500-mile-an-hour Mark II fighter with a 20mm cannon and has stations underneath the wings and the centre for a full range of air-to-air and air-to-ground missiles. I was privileged enough to fly one many years ago. It was a potentially very powerful, very agile and very capable. But crucially, this aircraft was made by the Americans. Therefore, the Americans needed to provide permission for an export or gifting of the platform to Ukraine. And at the G7 conference, President Biden gave the green light for that capability. But who operates this aeroplane? There are over 5,000 of these platforms in service all the way around the world. It's the most widely exported aircraft. The US is the largest customer, but they've also been exported through Europe, to Israel and the Middle East. But some are being retired in favour of the F-35, the Joint Strike Fighter. And if we look at Europe alone, in Norway, their fleet of 64 F-16s has already been retired last year, and the Dutch are getting rid of 24 in the very near future. That might provide a pool of aircraft for the Ukrainians. But when are these going to actually appear in Ukraine? President Zelensky will want them to appear as soon as possible. But the harsh reality is, despite American efforts to condense the flying training course, experienced Ukrainian pilots will still take about 4 months to complete the course. They will not appear in the theatre any time this year. Likewise, the aircraft have been around for 45 years. They have lots of different software standards and hardware standards in service. Ukraine will need a common fleet. But let's not distract from the fact that this is a major, significant development. President Putin will have judged that over time, Western appetite for the conflict in Ukraine would wane. But this commitment by the international community to provide F-16s to give Ukraine its own combat air capability over the long term will prove a grave concern for President Putin.